Friday. We're at the week ends here. Hey everyone, this is Tim Alston. Welcome to the Tim Commandments of Leadership. This is where we lead from lived experiences, not from ego. I'm your leadership strategist. I'm your 4-time Amazon best-selling author, and I am a recovering egoholic. Well, it's another year. And there's another poll, and this time is from Fast Company's latest article this week entitled The Right and Wrong Ways to Appreciate Your Employees. It highlights the Gallup's State of the Global Workplace report that says employee engagement has declined yet again, and appreciation in the workplace is in short supply. This time, the polling is about appreciation or the lack of appreciation. The article recommends that leaders try genuine appreciation as a solution. And hey, I agree. But I must also lovingly challenge this. It's not the full solution. The real issue isn't appreciation. The real issue is egoholism. Egoholism, a distorted, unchecked sense of self that sabotages the leader from within. Egoholism is that distorted, unchecked sense of self that sabotages the leader from within. Once again, leaders and organizations are attacking the symptoms and not the root cause. So today, let's talk about the root, not the fruit, but the root of this growing leadership crisis. The root cause of low engagement, high stress, and superficial appreciation strategies. The root cause is egoholism, which is once again, a distorted, unchecked sense of self in leadership. The Harvard Business Review did a report back in December of 2021, and it said that 3 in 4 employees, 75%, say their boss is the number one source of workplace stress. Let that sink in. 3 in 4 employees, 75%, said the boss is their number one source of workplace stress. Now, that's not about employee engagement. That's about ego inflation or ego deflation at the top. You see, appreciation won't land if it comes from a leader who's consumed with self-promotion, self-protection, and self-denial. In other words, egoholism. If the leader is the stressor, then the leader must be a part of the healing. If the leader is the problem, then the leader must also be a part of the solution. But here's the issue. Leaders and managers are trained to fix problems, and consultants are paid to solve problems. But egoholism, it can't be fixed. It can't be solved. It can only be managed. The same way you manage your hairstyle, the same way you manage your front lawn, the same way you manage chronic illnesses like diabetes and cancer. And that's where my 10-step framework for egoholism recovering comes in. Therefore, I've put together what I call the Tim Commandments of egoholism recovering. The 10 Commandments of egoholism recovering. Let's begin with the 3 pre-steps of what I call the TOP. T, target the problem. Call it what it is. It's not burnout. It's not disengagement. It's egoholism. O, own the problem. Stop blaming your team, your degrees, your diversity stats. It's not them. Leader, it's you. And then P, after you've targeted and you owned, then P, proceed with action. And that action starts with, yes, humility. And here are the 7 steps to transform your leadership. Number 1, glance back quickly before moving forward. Glance back quickly before moving forward. Learn, but don't linger in the past. Learn from your past, but don't linger there. Number 2, dig deeply below the surface. Unearth buried truths and triggers when you dig below the surface. Number 3, become an active listener. Listening is a skill, not a reflex. Number 4, grow up to be a child. Honest, transparent, and yes, curious. Number 5, turn bitter lemons into lemon meringue pie. Share your pain as purpose. Or as Tony Robbins says, use your failures as fertilizer. Number 6, get your healing through your revealing. Confession is transformation. And finally, number 7, now that you know, go, elevate, and grow. So many words: chronicle, lead, repeat. Chronicle, write it down, record it, lead, repeat. According to leadership coach, Pastor Keturah York Cooper, the best appreciation isn't a bonus. It's a breakthrough in how you lead. The best appreciation isn't a bonus. It's a breakthrough in how you lead. It's not just about bonuses or praise. It's about becoming a hot leader. H-O-T leader, hot leader. H, honest. O, open. T, transparent. When a leader embraces egoholism recovering, appreciation becomes authentic. And when that happens, employees thrive, teams align, cultures heal. What employees actually crave isn't just another pizza party or a ping pong table. They want hot leaders. Again, honest, H, O, open, T, transparent. Because the best appreciation isn't a bonus. It's a breakthrough in how you lead. So, leader, before you draft your next appreciation memo, ask yourself these questions. Have I finally addressed the puppeteer, egoholism, or have I just pulled at the puppet, which is employee morale? Let me ask that again. Have I finally addressed the puppeteer, which is egoholism, or have I just pulled at the puppet, which is employee morale? Is my appreciation performative or is it transformative? And finally, am I a stressor or a strength in my team's lives? It's time we stop firing arrows at the puppet and finally expose the puppeteer. And that puppeteer is egoholism. In the Bible, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18 says, pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. This isn't about shame. It's about shift. Until we address egoholism in leadership development, workplace engagement will continue to plummet regardless of how many Gallup surveys we publish. It starts with one courageous step. If you're ready to explore the egoholism recovering journey for yourself, your team, or your organization, comment below and message me directly. Until next time, I'm Tim Alston. Let's recover, but let's recover together. Let's change the leadership from the inside out. Enjoy the weekend. Think about what I've said.